My name is Emily Valentine, and I am one of the school-based therapists with Nystrom. I am going to talk to you today about sensory diet and incorporating olfactory, so smelly things, and oral sensory needs. So those sensitivities, so when you need less of them, often come up with kids who don't like smelly things. So that might mean they don't like perfume at all. They don't like deodorant, or they don't like air fresheners. And that comes up a lot because it gives them headaches, or it just really overwhelms them, makes them sneeze. And those things can be navigated in several different ways. So easiest one is to get scent-free things. Some people prefer to have essential oils or more natural smelling things, and that's okay, versus chemical smells. So that's one way to navigate it. A lot of people prefer to use the natural deodorizers. If that's baking soda, there are several different ways you can navigate that for managing odor for different things. Some people need more olfactory input. So that might look like, especially when somebody's feeling stressed out, using essential oils or using lotions as a way to add more sensory input. And I always talk to kids about what they want, or I give adults even the choice. If I'm going to use oils during a session and put it into a diffuser, I let them choose which one, because one day they might love lavender and next day it gives them a headache. So those things can be impacted by emotional state really easily and be impacted by what that person is going through that day. So I always ask before I use them, and I ask before I use oils with any group of people because there are so many people who have olfactory sensitivities. So that's an easy way to navigate those things. Taste sensitivities are oral sensitivities and needs. So that can be sensitivities in that there are textures that they can't handle. Certain foods will make them throw up or will make them feel very, very icky, whatever that means to them. Sensitivities there can mean that they can't handle too hot or too cold of things. And that's a pretty easy one to navigate. You give it time and it goes away. And for kids who need more of they need more oral stimulation, whatever that looks like. It might be gum. I see lots of kids use gum, or they use Jelly Ranchers or other hard candies. Sour ones are really great for focus. So when kids have an oral need and they use that during testing a lot, is they'll use Jelly Ranchers or other sour candies during testing. Using gum chewies. So if I've seen a lot of kids who use chewies, if that's something that's rubber, if that's something that's silicone, something that they can chew on, and they use it they have it on a necklace, or they have it on their pencil, whatever that looks like, and they chew on that. I've seen kids with different oral needs use a lot of things like talking a lot, singing, whistling, things they can do with their mouth. They do a lot of, and that is part of that stimming or stimulation that they're looking for. And then navigating what the boundary is, where they can do that, when it's okay, and just like figuring out how to make that clear can be really important. I see also kids who like crunchy foods use this. So they really like chips, or they like carrots or celery, things that they can crunch on, often comes up with the oral need. So those are those two sensory needs. To build those into a sensory diet, I use a lot of essential oils for that one. I use a lot of gum. I see gum used a lot. Candies, so hard candy, if you want to use sugar-free, great. If you don't, fine. I see a lot of kids who enjoy blowing bubbles with this one. So that's also part of a great de-escalator, or a great way to have them take deep breaths, is to use bubbles. Whistling, crunchy foods, those are all things that you can kind of build into a sensory diet, and then just making it clear like when it's appropriate, when it's not, and navigating how to add that if they need more. All right, that are those sensory needs, and thanks for listening today. Bye.